Hello, Capricorns. What is up? Welcome to FlavoredVivid. For those of you guys new here, my name is Carissa. The way that I do my readings is intuitively. I like to start off in etheric energy, grounded down to the physical. I pull a spread on your love life, I pull a spread on your career, and I close it out with spirit guide messages. Now, with all of that said here, I have to say that you are not just winning, you are being carried. So the vision that I got for you guys was really interesting. Spirit was showing me like you running a marathon, basically. Like you have a number, you're running this marathon, right? But Spirit was also showing me how like along this path, along this marathon that you've been running, how there's been little angels, earth angels, whatever it may have been, that have been like handing you orange slices, handing you Gatorade, handing you water. And although the race was tough and you were exhausted, you're about to cross the finish line, okay? And this is divinely orchestrated. So victory for you is not just a stroke of luck, it's the unfolding of divine's orchestration. It's every unseen force aligning behind the scenes, every delay that was actually protection, every single no that cleared the space for a higher yes. The thing is like your soul has stayed true, very true, okay? Very, very true. Yin and yang is also here. So like the balance of the masculine and feminine, knowing when to act, knowing when to rest here, balance of your light and your dark energies. There's a lot of temperance. You could have Sag in your chart. You do not have to though, okay? But I am getting like that temperance energy there as well. But when the soul stays true and the heart leads with trust, the universe conspires in sacred timing. And what might look like a sudden win to everybody else around is actually the result of the unseen blessings, spiritual alignment, and ancestral prayers that are answering in waves, okay? And so it's like it's the result of you and your hard work and everything that you've been putting in, all the dedication that you've been putting in. So again, you're not just winning, you've been being carried, and this has been divinely orchestrated. So this victory is it's not a coincidence. It's not a coincidence. Like you have earned this, okay? You have earned this. Couple things real quick though. We have a lot going on this week, particularly astrologically, okay? And it's going to impact everybody, so I'm just sharing the basics of it. I will do this in every single sign that I do this week, okay? Because it's important for everyone to know. But what's going on right now is Venus is squaring Pluto. So yes, Venus is in Taurus. That's great. It loves being in Taurus. However, you're going to get a lot of attitude this week. There's going to be a lot of hate this week, a lot of violence this week. There's going to be a lot of breakups this week. There's going to be a lot of drama, okay? Everybody's going through their own shit. Try to be graceful towards them and graceful towards yourself. Very important, okay? A lot of hidden truths are going to be revealed this week. Secrets or manipulative behaviors. And it's showing it up in your fucking reading, okay? A grudge holder, a liar, all right? Manipulative behaviors are coming to light. The square will act like a cosmic detective, basically, and shine a revealing spotlight on what has been happening behind the scenes, essentially. So again, this is where breakups, ghosting, or dramatic confrontations are going to exist here. So make sure you're setting clear boundaries, you're communicating precisely, you're articulating yourself, you're reflecting, you're transforming. We do have the full moon coming up as well on the 11th. Today's what, the 9th. Okay, I thought it was the 10th. I don't know what day it is ever. Today's the 9th. So in 2 days from the day that I'm filming this is in Sagittarius, okay? Which is, again, it's going to bring forth revelations because it's connected to the square that we're experiencing. And then obviously in the middle of the month, we do have a Mars-Uranus square that will basically add an umph of unpredictability. So just be ready for sudden shifts essentially throughout the entire month. However, you also have Jupiter going into Cancer. That's going to bring forth a lot of abundance. You are a cardinal sign. You are directly impacted. Cancer is your sister sign. So you can expect, and it's showing up, your victory, okay, for all the hard work that you've been putting in. So just being realistic about the transits that are going on. That way it's not just like, oh, love and light. It's like, hey, yo, love, light, and stay grounded because people are still going to have the audacity, okay? Now, going forward here, let's go ahead and talk about your cards. You're coming up with this very inspiring person. There's a lot of people that are going to be looking to you this week. Equally, okay? I'm hearing equally, yin and yang. You're gonna have those people that are in their shadow energy and they're just hating on you. Typical. You've been there, done that. Keep running your race, baby, okay? You're a marathon here. You've been training for this for a very long time. There's also going to be equally parts of people looking at you and seeing like your strength, your resilience, and seeing you do the impossible. But the thing about impossible is it literally says I'm possible, okay? And so it's like you believing in yourself. That's what they're really seeing. People are recognizing your belief in yourself, your ability to speak your truth, your ability to stand up and have healthy boundaries. And it's inspiring others to also do the same. Like, I want boundaries. I'm getting, okay, it is from the Mean Girls, but that's okay. Not about you being mean. Don't be mean to other people. But, it's like, oh, Gretchen Wieners wore a shirt with holes in it, so I wore a shirt and holes with it, Except for it's like you, Capricorn, where it's like, Capricorn did this, so I'm doing this. It's that type of energy. Now, you do have a grudge holder who's like stalking you. This person's really haunted at this point in time. I feel like they're having a lot of different like nightmares or flashbacks or looking back at memories or watching you. They're obsessively watching you, okay? I don't know exactly what that's alluding to. We'll see what comes out in your guys' read. In regards to your love life here, don't hang on to the past, okay? You might have a liar who's trying to come back around, and Spirit is cautioning you straight up, like, hey, this says find out more information, don't overwork yourself, caution, okay? This might be somebody here who is being sneaky. There could just be like a friendship, or just somebody here who's also stirring up chaos within a relationship or dynamic. So just be mindful. It could show up in any way. It could be a boss, it could be anything, right? Some sort of truth is coming to light though about this liar. Everything is already taken care of. The divine wants you to know, like, hey, we're sending you healing, be open to receive, and you are on the correct path. So you've got great cards, Capricorn. Let's go ahead and see what this victory is about. Right off the bat, though, it is card number 28, which breaks down to the number 10. So I do see you breaking free of some sort of cycle that you were caught in, okay? It's like the ending and a brand new beginning in whatever format that shows up in your life. And whatever you've been manifesting for yourself, appreciation is showing up right away as well. Messages, please, for the Capricorn Collective for the highest good of all the Capricorns here. Messages, please. What do they need to know? You literally pulled the yin and the yang card, okay? And then appreciation. So again, stay balanced. Appreciate your journey, your path. Appreciate yourself. It's like, Capricorns, I feel like sometimes we're so busy clapping for others and watching other people win that when it happens to us, we try to like downplay our wins. We try to be small and like fit in because we're already hated and we're already this, right? I don't want you to walk with that mindset of like you're already hated. I don't want you to carry this stuff from the past. I don't want you to carry this baggage. Instead, I want you to recognize everyone has light and dark within them. Every single person. And it's kind of like the equivalent of like good versus bad, and however it shows up, and knowing when to take action and knowing when to sit back and receive. Staying balanced in this and appreciating yourself, your journey, recognizing other people's paths as well. But one thing I love about this card is, as you can see on this side of the bush, it's like destitute, it's dying, but this side of the bush has flowers and she's holding the flowers. It's like choosing to see the good and focusing on the good this week, okay? And that's going to help bring in this victory. Be careful of overthinking this week. I don't want you to manifest that. I remember last week I specifically told you guys to anchor in, wake up every single day, turn your alarm off, whatever is necessary if you wake up to an alarm, and make sure that you're closing your eyes, you're using that state, that vibrational state that you just woke up in, to manifest how your day is going to go, okay? Be careful of the overthinking though, because I do see that showing up here. It is your overall. Let's go ahead and see what we have here for general messages for the Capricorn Collective. General, thank you. Talking shit. Oh, okay, wants you back and crying over you. Okay, so you got somebody here who's talking shit here just because they want you back. They're crying over you. Okay, oh boy, an offer. They might come through with an offer. Let's go ahead and clarify this just real quick. Messages about talking shit. Wants you back and crying over you. That's just like the wrong thing. Like, how embarrassing is it, to like sit there, talk shit about somebody and then secretly like want this person back? Like, the only reason you're talking shit is because you're angry and you're throwing a fucking adult tantrum over not getting what you want. That represents immature behavior, and I don't feel like this person is consciously aligned to you. Like, they don't get it. They just want to play victim because it allows them to be seen for 3.2 seconds. All right, messages, please. The Justice card in the reverse, we have Libra showing up. You could have Libra in your chart. They could have Libra in their chart. Or this is just an imbalance. We have the Nine of Cups and the Two of Pentacles. This person does not know what they want. Thank you, Knights of Empathy. They're wishy-washy, back and forth here. Very self-serving, like service to self, not service to others. Crying over you is clarified by the Death card. Scorpio energy, okay? And the Four of Cups in the reverse. They want what they had back, but they ruined it, is what I'm seeing here. With the Eight of Wands in the reverse, it's like you can't, this person's going backwards and not going forwards. The Hangman, Piscean energy, could be Pisces. You could have Libra, you could have Scorpio, or you could have Pisces in your chart. They could have that in their chart, or these are just the expressions that they're showing through us. But you see things differently in this situation, Hierophant in the reverse, and there's just, you're not choosing this. It could be a Taurus, you could have Taurus in your chart. You're not choosing this anymore at the Hierophant in the reverse. Like, this is something that you are full-blown walking away from, and this person's very sad, they're very hurt, they're upset over this, and that's exactly why they're talking shit. They know that what they're saying isn't like fair, it's not just, it's not true to their heart. This person's not honoring their heart center. Interesting. I had no idea that so many love messages would come back, or come up here for you guys, but hey, it happens, all right? Not often, but it happens. Messages about career and finances for my Capricorns, and we'll get into love life after this. Ooh, Cappies, babies. No, no, no. Okay. I need you to start advocating for yourselves. A lot of you guys are feeling very exhausted here. You're overworked, you're feeling underappreciated, all right? And it's need to like kind of start all over again, reset yourself. There's new opportunities, okay? Some of you guys could be changing career, fruits of labor. Love to see it, okay? So you could be just going in a new direction, and you're in this like liminal space between like what was and what is, and you're moving in there. Nadia, thank you so much. You quit your job and also started your new podcast. Kiana, I wish you nothing but success, but I already know it's going to be successful, okay? Be your authentic self, stand in your truth, be the difference. Expression, talking about podcasts. Okay, we have expression here. Open up your heart and connect with others. Express your creative self. And I feel like a lot of you guys are needing to kind of like relax right now. Relax, like rest as much as you can here. Because again, you're being prepared for what is to come. So I love to see that. Let's go ahead and see what we have. Overworked and underappreciated. Yep, Three of Cups in the reverse. And you were just unhappy with that. You were. Knight of Cups in the reverse and the Knight of Wands. Like, you kept going regardless of who's standing at the finish line cheering for you. But, you know, it sucked that you don't have the support that you give to others, is what I'm kind of seeing here. Like, that people don't see you the way that you see others. Tell me about the start over. Queen of Wands and the Two of Wands. Okay. I need you to lead with confidence, and, you know, tap into all of your talents and all of your gifts. The Queen of Wands is a very creative energy, and I do see you doing that. It's like honing in and mastering something about yourself here. Staying focused, staying to the trail, staying to the marathon. Expression. We have the Nine of Wands. Okay, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to want to silence you. That's natural. When you're speaking up against what other people say, it makes them very uncomfortable. Good. Make them squirm. This is very uncomfortable. There's a lot of uncomfortable things in this world, and we can't spiritually bypass absolutely everything. Okay, the Hangman in the reverse. I feel like what you're doing is you're really bringing enlightenment to things that are just not working. They're not working here. Okay. Yep. Queen of Pentacles. And you're doing it in a very practical way. Like, this is something that you're passionate about and something that you're going to be successful with. Tell me about the Eggs card. Ten of Wands in the reverse. This brand new beginning is going to relieve, like liberate you in some sort of way. Okay, Nine of Cups, and bring you a lot of wish fulfillment. Two of Pentacles here. Right now, you guys might be figuring out how to... Ten of Swords in the reverse, Eight of Swords in the reverse. Okay, so you're trying to balance a lot of things in your life right now. You could be feeling very busy, like, oh, I got to do this, and I got to do this. I'm hearing Taskmaster, okay, or Task Rabbit. So I do see you guys being very busy, but staying on task. Don't overwhelm yourself, though. Again, get the rest that is necessary for those of you guys that have a lot going on. All right, let's go ahead and move forward to your love life. By the way, you guys really like the shorter format, so if you want me to continue it, make sure that you do comment and let me know. I will still do the longer format probably at the beginning of every month is what I'm thinking, and then I'll just kind of do shorter ones throughout the week, but the longer ones, you know, yeah. Let's go and see what we've got for love life, though. Messages for love life. Because who has time these days? Ooh, vacation and moving. Shorter is the tea. I love you, Canceria. I seriously love you, love you, love you so much. Okay, let's see what we have here. Messages, please. Thank you. Ooh, rewrite your story, surrender, and inner work. Okay, baby, some of you guys are moving, you're changing residence. You could be receiving news this week. Seriously, there's something good coming in for you here. Some of you guys are taking a vacation. You could just be traveling. Maybe you rented like an Airbnb or a nice hotel, you know, whatever it is here. And this is what I'm seeing happening here. Some of you guys are going to be moving in with a partner. So if you're in a relationship, this is like the week where it's like things are really deepening between you guys. You're finally moving in together, you're deepening your connection, maybe you get like a pet snail or something, I don't know, but it's just something here where it's like things are moving forward for you. Some of you guys could be moving for work as well. I don't know, I'm getting that, but you could just be moving for work, or there's something here about taking your home and like making a home office or an environment, you know, that feels like home to you as well. We also have surrender, rewrite your story, and inner work. I definitely see that you are focusing on healing right now. You want partners that are willing to grow with you and that can match your energy in a positive way, like add value to your life. And so a lot of you guys are spending your time like rewriting your story, you know, releasing and feeling at peace now. Sleep subliminals could be important to you guys this week, where it's like sleeping at night. So for example, I like to listen to meditation music at night. I just put it on my TV. I choose the black screen ones, okay? Or I have like a playlist and I'll play my playlist. That works as well. It could be, you know, money manifestation subliminals. It could be love subliminals, whatever it is. Obviously, it's showing them love, so I'm going to say, like, using love. Or maybe working with, like, Aphrodite or Yemaya or something like that, right? Where you guys are calling in that energy here and magnetizing what is right for you. So it's a really good week here. In regards to love and career, everything. The moon card. Okay, what are you unsure of? You're unsure of where to move? Or you're hiding your vacation. Yeah, you're getting a new beginning. I do see positive news coming in, okay? Some of you guys are taking a trip and it's like you're not posting anything about it. You're having a lot of fun though. Like it's this energy here of like, there's things that you are doing and you're keeping it a secret. You could be moving, you're keeping it a secret. You're not telling anybody, right? You could be going on vacation. You're keeping it a secret. You're probably not going to post about it, okay? Which I vibe with that. I fuck with that. There's so many things that I do in life that I don't post anymore. I used to post all the time because I thought I had something to prove. Now I don't give a shit. I don't care what people think about my life. You know, I don't have anything to prove to anybody. I just prefer to live silently. So I totally get that. I fuck with that energy. 9 of Pentacles, happily single. This is you working on yourself, working on building your luxury, staying grounded, very practical here. Focusing on some sort of creative artwork, or there's something that you're creating for yourself, okay? Definitely keeping it a secret. Yeah, so you guys get it. I do that. I definitely can see how Capricorns, like, you used to be in that energy, but now everybody, like, nobody cares anymore to be like, look at me, like what this I just did. No, well, everyone's just like, I'm just living out here, man. Like, I don't need to post it on social media. Just like 10:32 p.m. just wipe my ass. Nobody's doing that anymore. We do have this energy here of like, you're trying to refine harmony. So whoever this inner work, rewriting your story energy is, you are finding harmony in your life again. There's something from your past that's really holding on to you though. I'm going to be honest. And it's like, you're trying to find peace with it, or it's like, you're trying to maintain the peace in some sort of way. You're trying to keep to yourself, but it keeps coming back. Like, it keeps wanting your attention. Give me one more card, please, about this past. The Lover's card could be a Gemini, or it's like somebody keeps trying to communicate with you here. 4 Wands, they want to argue with you, they want to fight with you. 10 of Swords in reverse, and you're just like, I just want to let this go. Like, I'm so over this. I'm over the way that you've had a chokehold on my life. King of Wands, and so I feel like you're taking inspiring action towards what you want, and a lot of people are seeing that. a lot of people are saying that about you, like you taking action towards what's good for you. Some of you guys could be going camping as well. He's got like a lantern here and a backpack, or some tools. So some of you guys could be out in the wilderness. You can have Leo in your chart. He does have a line here. Obviously, this is the King of Wands, but still, some of you guys could be planning for some sort of travel. You're gonna do like a solo travel, a solo trip. We love that. You know, I'm getting that quote where it's like we go to the forest, or get lost in the forest to find ourselves. Like it's like that type of energy where it's like you get lost to like find yourself, where there's some sort of inner truth, hermit energy that's really coming forth. Okay, and I love all of it for you guys. Congratulations on everything that is happening and whatever victories are happening. Closing out this reading, my loves. Harness your full potential, showing, oh, that's raising vibration, but I did see harness your full potential. All right, there it is. Harness your full potential. Love from the wilderness. Yes, I love that for you. Okay, let's see what we've got. Messages, please, for Capricorns to close out. Thank you. You are light. Tap into your truth. And I feel like you're not just a light for yourself, you're a light for others. Like you're leading by example right now. So make sure, you know, like everything that you do, like would you do that to your own child? You know, if you don't have kids, would you do that to your pet? Okay, unless you disrespect animals, and get the fuck off my channel. These messages are not for people like you. Okay, take better care of your health mentally and physically. You do have new love coming in though, for those of you guys that are, you know, single and looking for it. Listen to high vibrational music. Top of the deck, free yourself from destructive thoughts. Remember that you are magic, okay? And center of the deck, overall energy. Work in silence, a thief is watching. So you not posting, you know, that you just bought a house, or you're going on vacation, or you're, you know, talking to a new lover, or whatever you're doing in life, whatever this victory is for you here is honestly, it's tea, okay? And it's spiritual tea. It's like spirit is guiding you to do that and keep that to yourself here. You deserve this win. You've earned it. You're almost there at the finish line. So congratulations in advance. That's what I've got for you guys. Don't forget to like this reading. Leave me a comment down below. I do appreciate it. It does help. And I'll see you guys next week. Bye, Cappy.